Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Casino Co YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about Now, why the sudden change from dinosaurs to video games? I don't know, you're asking the wrong guy. All I know is that this scene gave me chills when I first saw it. Now, what is this scene supposed to be? Well, throughout the story, a character by the name of Susie repeatedly asks if a character Ralsei can come out of the dark world into the light world. Now, what the dark world even is has yet to be explained. However, from hints throughout the previous chapters, the player can get a general idea. At the beginning of Chapter 2, we had to collect a bunch of stuff from the storage closet to bring life to the dark world back at the school, which is why it would be wise to assume that all the characters in the dark worlds are regular household objects that have somehow come to life. However, in Chapter 3, our suspicions are finally confirmed, and he also explains why the objects turn into living creatures in the most imaginative way possible. The scene starts off with Susie questioning why Ralsei can't go to the festival with her and Chris. And then the cutscene begins. When there is a cutscene in Deltarune, it typically means that something significant is about to be discussed, or something utterly ridiculous. And you know, maybe I should just show you the scene. The music, the imagery, the description. It all really makes you think. The point it makes when it says that when it gets dark, things start to look like they're moving is amazing. It brings me back to one of my oldest memories when I was 5. I was walking back to my bedroom and suddenly it looked like my chair had eyes and was calling my name. I remember running back to my parents' room crying, but when I got back to my room and my parents turned the lights on, everything was as I could see. Everything became apparent again. Everything was as I could see it. Exactly what Rousey explained at the beginning of the cutscene. It's crazy that this is the first time an idea like this is being shown in pop culture, because I'm sure other people have been through similar experiences as me, and the idea that when you remove darkness from its darkest form, the objects that you see and know will take life is a crazy idea. It's rare when I see an idea in modern media that makes me think, wow, how did they think of that? Because all of that we get now are sequels, remakes, and more of the same stuff. So to see a game based on such a unique idea is really refreshing. It also helps to further develop Susie's character, because in Chapter 1, we see her being kind of reckless and selfish. Now sure, she gets better towards the end of the chapter, but in Chapter 2, we see her start to think a little bit, start to open up a little bit, and in Chapter 3, after Rousey says to make some real friends, we really get to see how much Susie actually cares for the people around her. It really reveals that she's not as reckless and selfish as we originally thought she was. It also reveals some more things about Rousey, because how does Rousey know this all? Throughout the game, he's constantly reminding us of gimmicks about the game, how to work the menu and other things like that, his big manual, and now this, explaining what the Dark World really is to us. How does he know all this? And in Chapter 4, it's revealed that he knows even more as well. So, how does he know all this, and why does he know all this? Better question, if all the inhabitants of the Dark Worlds are objects, then what is the water cooler? And Queen is the computer, then is the water cooler just a water cooler in the light world? I think it's just a gag with no lore significance, but it would be funny if in the light world it was something completely different, like, I don't know, a refrigerator? Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe so that I can reach 1,000 subscribers before I die of old age. Bye-bye!